Welcome back to A Couple's Thing,
where we touch on a couple of things.
This is episode 13, where we're going to talk about our weight loss journey.
We have De Niro here joining us once again.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
He'll fall asleep after 10 minutes. We really want to focus on the workout journey just to maybe inspire you, motivate you, get some new drive. Right, Bobs? Look. He's like, yep. How do you feel? Because I wanna just jump right in, because you have not done the insanity journey before. He was strictly about. I'm sorry, puppy. He was strictly about going to the gym, and
yeah, you know how us guys are. We'll go to the gym. We'll do chest and arms.
Take pictures of themselves.
We'll do back and shoulder,
and come back thinking they're The Rock.
And we'll do like 10 minutes of cardio. So that's kind of what I was doing. You see results up top, but you really don't lose weight like that. You got to change the diet. But once I have started this insanity, oh my god, all right, so we just finished our 32nd day of it. So I figured we'd do a video since we're a month in. My body feels great, results feel great. It's really sculpting my body. Like,
yes, it is.
I have gained 3 pounds since, but I've lost a lot of body fat. My stomach's almost all the way down. Today we did back and abs. Can't see no abs
I'm back
yet.
now. Okay.
Can't see no abs yet, but it's 20 times harder than the gym. It really kicks my ass every day, but the results are that much more drastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do this after we're done with our 86 days every day, but I'm gonna definitely do at least 3 times a week, for sure,
to maintain it.
But it's killer. It's real talk.
As you all know, we've been posting it everywhere. We do the insanity workout. We use the Beachbody On Demand platform. I pay $34.99 every 3 months. And it's a quarterly bill. You get to use any of the workouts from any of the trainers. I think there's about like over 20 trainers on the site itself. They have Zumbas, you name it, whatever fits you, you do. But I like Insanity. I don't like it. I love Insanity because it's literally what helped me the very first time when I did this back in 2015. In 2 months, I went from I was 212 pounds and I finished at about 150. After that, I stopped working out completely and I went all the way down to 127 pounds, like that, like just doing it.
Oh yeah,
you
because
met me at 155.
your muscle mass, that still happens like when you stop working out.
Yeah, it was just like,
you lose weight. Yep.
These are a little different. A lot different because we're doing the Insanity Asylum Hybrid Challenge. Basically what that does is it takes regular Insanity, Insanity Asylum Part 1, and Insanity Asylum Part 2, which those two are really for athletes that are football players, baseball players, and that need to train to begin their season. That's how strenuous the workout is, but he mixes in all 3 and we have to do 2 workouts a day.
Sometimes it's a stretch after the workout.
We love that.
They call it relief, but sometimes it'll be a workout and then you gotta do abs.
Ooh, and it's not crunches.
Yeah, there's no crunches, no sit-ups. It's all like planks and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Enough about the workout. Let's tell you why we working out. 1, I just felt gross. We was just eating bad and eating out a lot, and we was just like, all right, time to snap back. 2, Dana's wedding. But it's gonna be a lifestyle. I never want to go back to how I felt. Pretty much like our vacation 2 years ago is where we felt our worst, and we have photos to tell the story.
I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
and you know you don't see it until you see yourself in a photo, man. And I'm even more disappointed because imagine I went through this hell already. And I got my body right. He met me like this. We were like, yes, I felt good. That was the best year of my entire life. Being that fit, not having to, that was the best year feeling wise of my life.
She corrected it.
But like, why are we waiting to take care of ourselves and to be our healthiest? It makes no sense. And you brought up a really good point a couple of weeks ago, honey.
Yeah, it's just like you don't want to go to work every day, but you got to make money. You have to keep your body healthy if you want to live. You got to eat right. You got to work out. It's just supposed to be part of the process, your everyday process.
It should be,
Some people, we've taking it out because it might be too strenuous or you just don't feel like it. But it's one of those things where it should not be an option in your mind.
Thank you.
It's always mind over matter with us. So like, I'll get home from work. Say I would either work 7:30 to 4.
And I give it to him because to be up at 6 a.m., you leave the house at 6:30. He goes to work. He's home by 4:30, and then he puts his gym clothes on, and we work out for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's I don't know how you do it.
That's because you can't trick your mind. You gotta trick your mind into like, all right, like I'm already. I hate my whole train ride home because I know the second I get here, I gotta work out and I'm dead tired.
But how do you feel after?
I feel great after, and
Such an accomplishing feeling.
And that's another thing, like, know yourself. Like, I know I'm working out from home, so I'm not gonna come home, relax, smoke something, and then think I'm gonna work out after that. No, I gotta come home, still in work mode, because this is work too, and come right into it, get to it, get done with it, and then you can enjoy your night. And at the end of the day, when you're done with your workout, you never regret working out. But if you skip a workout, you feel like crap, especially if you're in that flow and everything, and you regret not working out. And it takes you 45 minutes to an hour each day. You can even get a good workout in 20 minutes if you're doing the right things.
I mean,
just take care of ourselves, man. It's just take care of your mind, you take care of your soul, you gotta take care of your body.
I think about that a lot because even I thought about it back in the day, like, what was I going through that I didn't take it this seriously? And I think that I wasn't as mature as I am now, because now I look at things like, hold on a second. The older I get, the sicker I get. So if I want to live a longer life, if I want to do all these things that I genuinely want to do, there's no one holding you back from working out. There's no one holding you back from trying to change your life and have better intake and living a little longer. Like, don't we all want that?
How does it affect you in other ways in your life? Not just body.
Dude, I feel that working out changes every single thing about you. I think it lessens depression. It lessens anxiety. You release
I don't know what it
a
is.
lot of negative
Pheromones
toxins.
From you, and
do release pheromones.
You're getting that stress out. You're not gonna be as angry. You're gonna feel good about yourself. I feel good about my mental because I'm not eating shit and just sitting on the couch. Like, I feel good about myself. Like, so even if I'm eating ish and on the couch, I knew I worked out all day and I took care of myself. And which we're not doing. We're eating peanuts and shit.
Yeah, we're actually eating pretty good. But I want to talk about why you should start working out. And a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons. Like, I've heard people say that for example, you know how we're working out for Dana's wedding? I don't think that you should ever just work out for a close goal. I think it should be a lifestyle change, and it's so important to like fix your brain and say, you know what, I'm not just doing this for a month.
But it's good to have those little milestones to get your ass up.
Hell yeah, it's absolutely to see, and also buy a pair of jeans. Like, this is what makes it fun. I feel like when you start, you feel like crap, and then a week in, you're like, hold on a second, I just lost 2 to 3 pounds. I feel a little bit different. Then the next week comes and you're like, wait, these jeans that haven't fit me in 2 years, they're starting to fit me again.
You bought me a suit, what, 2 years ago?
She bought
it too small, but it wasn't like I wore it and then I got too fat. She bought me a size too small. I guess wishful thinking, let's just say. And I tried it on yesterday and it actually fits me for the first time.
And he wanted to get rid of it.
I will not be selling that. Sorry, Elliot. Sorry, Sandeep.
But okay, so make sure that you're doing it for you and not for someone else. And what I mean by that is, like, don't do it because a guy tells you, oh, you'd look better this way, or vice versa, because a girl tells you that you may look better in this light.
Or because you're scrolling the gram and people making you feel insecure. That's a lot of it's Photoshop, a lot of it's fake.
God, most of it.
Feel confident in your own body, man. I know recently there's been some controversy with the Lizzo and Jillian Michaels thing. I understand both sides. So I understand Lizzo empowering big girls to feel good about themselves and be the best you, but also this is a double-edged sword. There's also aspiring girls that are big to not maybe fix their health or fix themselves because they're looking up to Lizzo and see that she's working
want to sit comfortable and
all
stay
that
that way.
But Lizzo's working out too, so like don't get it twisted. She's empowering just being who you are and being secure in
Yes.
yourself, but you should always want to better yourself and just be the healthiest version
And
of
I
yourself.
think that's also a big factor in this with Lizzo. I think she's a great talent. She has a beautiful voice, super creative. She's gorgeous. Like, I think she's really
I'm sick of
gorgeous.
seeing her ass though.
But yes, okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So I highly believe that everyone should feel confident in their own skin and they shouldn't care about what anyone thinks. Absolutely not. But what I am noticing is that, for example, this is where Lizzo lost me. And not lost me as in she's canceled, just like, girl, come on. When she wore, like, when she had her ass out for the basketball game, I believe that that was a little bit like, come on. Because I know that she's trying to live out loud and proud and show like, my skin, I'm comfortable in my skin. I agree with you, girl. That skin is beautiful. You're powerful. You're amazing.
But
I can't even
girls
do that.
don't even do that at a Laker game because it's just inappropriate, bro.
There's like little kids there, and it gets to the point where, do we believe Lizzo is at her most popular state because of only her talent? Or has it been because
mix of it all,
she's
yeah.
been pushing so hard on the overweight journey and on the like I feel
I
good?
think it's a beautiful thing because for a while,
I love it.
But for a while, like you had to look a certain type to be popular.
I hate it.
To make it in music, and now she's actually looked as a sex symbol, and she's one of the most popular artists ever. So I really applaud that.
Absolutely.
Where everybody should look different. That's popular. You shouldn't be a cookie cut skinny person to sing. Remember these?
I just can't even
Go
think.
look at the 80s videos, bro. Go back to look at the 80s videos of like just on BET, like all the R&B singers, like there was some butt ugly people, but they could sing, and that's what mattered.
And that's also something,
talent
though.
comes from everywhere.
But you
know what
can't
I mean?
say that they were butt ugly because
That
to
was something.
someone. But wait, you can't say because to someone they were the most gorgeous person.
But the point is, they still
that it
their
doesn't
music
matter.
still sold because it's good music, and I
Yeah,
feel
but-
like that's coming back.
Yeah, what I'm about to say is gonna sound really wrong, but I want you to just take the moment to listen to understand really quickly. If Lizzo was not overweight, would she have won the same amount of Grammys? Would she have the same amount of popularity? Forget.
Popularity, no,
She
because
wouldn't.
she'll just be she'll just be Normani.
Boom. Exactly. And what do you think when you think of Lizzo? What do you think first? She's representing big girls. You're not thinking about her voice. You're not. You're just thinking about the representation that she brings. And that is what I feel is not fair to Lizzo. Ian Michaels was saying was, are we now saying, she's basically saying, why are we even talking about weight in 2020? Like, why is it even a factor? We shouldn't have to say that she's overweight or not overweight. It shouldn't matter. And what about the health part about it? Because yes, I understand that there are women out there that are overweight and that say, well, my BMI is great. When do you know to like, okay, let's get healthy? Yes, everyone should be accepted for who they are, how they look, and all that. But health factor wise, there are people that are dying of obesity.
Yeah,
And
that's
diabetes is a high rate. Like,
America's like upper 60% compared to the rest of the world. That's like upper 30s to like low 40%.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and that just goes with the food that our government allows us to put in our food and all the sugar and all that garbage. So just know what you put in your mouth, man. Honestly, try to stay away from all that corn syrup, all the high sugars, all the sodas, and all the. I know it's hard, especially.
It's so hard.
It's definitely an economic problem. So like more poor people are obese because it's easy to get $1 pizza or a double cheeseburger from McDonald's for super
Listen,
cheap.
I
Then
say that all
go
the
to
time.
Sweet Green and get a $15 salad. You know what I'm saying? So that is also a part, but there's also ways to eat cheap and healthy.
Yes.
You buy a freaking pack of meat, just don't have it with mashed potatoes or French fries. Just you gotta cut some things out, some sugars out, and it'll just help your life and help you live longer and healthier and happier. Because being fat, sluggish, and just it's just not healthy for your mind, man. It's not healthy for your mind. It's not healthy for your body. It's not healthy for your soul.
And then you feel insecure, and then it affects your friendships. It affects you going out your everyday life. It affects your work life setting. It really affects absolutely everything. A little project that I just thought of off the top of my head, like write a list of all the things that you're insecure about, all the things that you want to fix. You will find that if you were to work out and discipline yourself, all those things kind of fall into place after a while, because you're so disciplined with pushing your body past its limits that you're willing to go the extra mile to now, you know what, let me work on my mind. Let me see how I can change how I eat. I want to change the way I dress. Like, everything starts to change. So if you're the person, yes, you, that are depressed, or you have constant anxiety, we are here to motivate you, and we believe in holding each other accountable. Find a partner, find a friend that's willing to do it. If you want, use us as your motivation, and you can hit us up anytime you want and say, listen, what should I do today? Can I work out with you guys on live? Like, there are so many. That's why we do these lives, because if we don't do them, it's because this guy doesn't want to put shorts on. He works out in his underwear. But I like to do the lives so that you guys could see, look at how hard we're pushing, so you could see these results. They don't come easy, but I didn't think he would hold up. And he throws up at least twice a week from this stuff. Like, I've seen that.
Yo, and guys, like, you think, oh, it's aerobics, it's cardio. No,
it's plyometrics and cardiovascular.
Yeah, when I tell you this thing kills you with just off of calisthenics alone, like one-arm push-ups, dips, pull-ups, and everything, it'll get you more shredded and bigger than any weightlifting will ever do.
Yeah, and the results are like legit.
Yeah, and also results I'm seeing is, as I put this into my schedule of working out, I know I could fit other things into my schedule and cut other things that don't matter off. So now I'm trying to work on my mind, trying to work on my money, trying to work on this business, and trying to just fit it in.
Not even trying, you're doing it.
Yeah, let's just get out the norm, man. Let's just be better, man. That's all I want to do.
So we're here to motivate you. If you have any questions at all, please come on over, DM us, write to us.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to Ida Rodriguez, lovely comedian. She has an episode on the Tiffany Haddish They Ready. So check that out, and you will love it for sure. Her story is amazing.
She's a beautiful person. Treat us like family after the comedy show.
In and out. In and out. Like,
but yeah, that's the episode. Let's eat right. Let's be great.
Come on,
let's work out. And it's not a fat shaming episode by any means necessary.
Never.
Cause BBW,
we were there. Trust me, I've been over 200. We get it.
And I love it. BBW's on my search history. You already know. Shout out to the big girls. But always try to fix yourself. Always try to be healthy. Mwah. Love y'all. See you next episode.
Bye, guys.